So this week I tried to get cute and put together a video with this software that I used to use on my computer, on my platform, and didn't come out so well. There was no sound. So hence, you're getting this video instead this week. Let me recap what I essentially talked about, and I showed some graphs using Cromford Report this week on, hey, where are we in kind of this transition from, we had the elections this week. We saw a pretty decent some movement on mortgage rates went up this week, which I don't know how much it affected buyers yet, but the numbers that we saw from last week to this week from a standpoint of properties under contract went down by about 10%. So a big drop, whereas we've been watching this trend of houses that have been under contract be about that 6,500 a month. It dipped this week. So it's like, okay, where do we need to be here in the next couple of weeks? What does the rest of the year look like? Optimism for sales right now is not the highest because there's so much transition. I think, you know, and the trend after elections, as you well know, is after elections, the market tends to pick up. Interest rates are the big anomaly this year, though, as to how much it's going to allow people to be able to stay in place to get the financing that they need to buy the properties at the current rates and where we're at in this market. There was a client of ours that I spoke to this week or had communicated with. We'd helped him sell a property last year. The owner ended up buying the property. It was a rental that we actually had managed for him. We took the property, turned it, cleaned it all up, got it sold, pushed retail price, awesome. Ended up selling it to a owner occupant, and now that owner occupant is renting out the property. Their rental, in order for them to rent the property, they're over market by about $800 a month to get this property rented, which means that they're just trying to cover their mortgage. And that's the type of thing that we're seeing right now is if people had bought in the last couple of years, the ability for them to have options of moving that property to a rental from a property that they owned as a individual owner, it's just too much. The spread is too high. So what are we going to see from something like that? What's that person going to need to do in order to make that work? That's what we have yet to see. As these interest rates are high, I mean, they were pushing closer to the 8s on 30 years this week. So it's like, that's a tough order for buyers. So again, if you're looking and you're considering putting something on the market for sale, the question always becomes, hey, who's the buyer for this house and how does that look? A lot of people are, hopeful that interest rates are going to go down next year. And again, inventory going up this year, this week again, we're kind of stabilizing with the amount of houses that are on the market from week to week. But that also might be just indicative of an election week and people a little more apprehensive about making moves. Hope this information helps. Tomorrow we are hosting Capstone Contributes number 6. It is our 6th one, which is awesome. It supports the Homeless Engagement Lift Partnership. And a few of you had asked about donations to the Homeless Engagement Lift Partnership. They are a qualified, and I don't know what the actual term is, but they're like a qualified taxable entity. It's a 501c3. The money that we raise goes directly to them. They send you the receipt from the payment that you're making. And because it's a qualified 501c3 in the state of Arizona, it's actually looked at. You can donate to them as a single person in this year up to $470 per single filer, or if you file married, you can basically donate up to $937 and get that back as a tax credit. So it's a credit on your Arizona taxes if you pay that much in tax. So that's one of the reasons that helps us get to the goal that we had to this year of $20,000. We hit that goal and exceeded it. So thank you for all your help. And if you're coming out tomorrow, please do. We got the shirts in with all of our sponsors and vendors, and it's going to be a great time. It's fun filling these snack bags for homeless kids. It's a way that we can all come together as community and give back. Hope to see you there, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. It's beautiful out here in Arizona right now. Look, my grass finally got done with winter grass. I mean, it just happened today. It's been so hot here. Oh my gosh. But look forward to seeing you next week. See ya.